morning, everybody. It's a new week. Today is Monday, and it's so funny because when I was planning this week, last week, in my head, I'm like, I'm off Monday and Tuesday. I was like, you know what? For Monday and Tuesday, I'm going to go to the library. I'm going to start working on my essay. I'm going to be locked in. I'm going to be serious starting this week. Oh, guess whose body doesn't want to be locked in? My body. My body is telling me that, oh girl, you are tired. You need to rest today. So if you don't find something easy to do or try and sleep, I'm going to shut down. And I can't even blame the body because last week, I worked 4 days last week. So technically, I didn't work 4 days, but I went to class on Wednesday and I worked Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And I did 1 long day and 2 nights. And the last night was the night that the clock went back. So on Saturday night, I worked 13 hours. And you know what's funny? Is that I actually am just finding out this year that they don't pay us for that 13th hour. All this while, I've always thought that, we get paid for the extra hour. So I was like, okay, if we get paid, I don't mind working it. But finding out that we don't get paid, I need to look at my payslip this month, no, next month. So they'll pay us this month, next month. So next month, I need to have a proper look at my payslip. You mean to tell me that we don't get paid? Ignorance is a disease. Ignorance is a disease. But anyway, I am actually so tired. I came back home Sunday morning. I slept basically throughout the day and I thought that would be enough for me to spring back and start working today. But no, it's not enough. My body is so tired. And I think I'm not just going to go to the library today. So I think I'm just going to go shopping and buy all the household things I need to buy. I don't know why all these things cost a lot, but it's fine. So yeah, I'm gonna go shopping and we'll see how that is. So the first, I have like 2 sets of shopping. The first shopping is like shopping for household stuff, so like tissues, cleaners, and all that stuff. Yeah, and then the second shopping is like gift shopping. So this next month rather, not this month because we're still in October. So for the month of November, I have a couple of friends who are moving cities and even moving country. So I just want to like buy stuff for them to kind of like appreciate them while they were in my life. I mean, yeah, there is phone and there's like social media and stuff, but I don't know when next I'm going to see them in person again. Going to the first shopping, which is making my way to head into the shops. Anyway, let's go for shopping number 1. I'm locked in to go shopping. I've got my grandma bag and then I've got my list. So the first place I went to was Iceland to pick up a couple of things, and it's just basically like just a couple of eggs and vegetables for the week. And as a true Nigerian, I reached for the back of the shelf to pick up things, and I also opened like the pack to make sure that none of the eggs are broken, because it's happened to me a couple of times here, like 1 or 2 of the eggs were broken when I got home. And just pick up a couple of more fruits and vegetables. here we are in Sainsbury to pick up some more stuff. And I also came to Savers to, pick up like household supplies, so tissues and some cleaning supplies that I'd finished. And here's just a little bit of breakfast, before we go for shopping number two. Round one of shopping done, going for round two. So my plan is that I go to Templar Square, visit the TK Maxx there in Templar Square, because I feel like the TK Maxx there has more things as compared to the TK Maxx in the city center. And then from Templar Square, I'm going to go to the city center. So, and basically, round two shopping, as I said earlier, is just to see if I can get gifts for my friends that are moving. So, yeah. So, I've had to wear like an extra layout jacket because it's not raining today, but it's very windy and it's also cold. So arrived at Templar Square in Cowley, and I was going to make my way to the card factory so that I could get some cards for my friends. I don't know why bucket hats always catch my attention. And I have a feeling they don't really fit my face as much as I think they do, but I just like the way, like other people wear it and it looks cool. But let's not get sidetracked. To card factory we go. So I was trying to look for a card that said goodbye and I'm going to miss you. But I don't know, it was kind of proving harder than I thought it would be to find. There were just like a lot of birthday cards, a lot of wedding cards, and this was like getting to Christmas period, so a lot of Christmas cards. And all I just wanted was a card that said goodbye. Then I saw this card and I was like, okay, option number one, I see you and I'm going to keep you in mind, but let's see if there are other goodbye cards and see how we feel about everyone we can find, you know. There wasn't much written on the card, but that's fine. I could always write, my heart out in the cards. But, let's keep you and let's see what other options there are. Then I saw this other card and I was like, okay, I like this one. There's a little bit more going on the card, you know. It seems better than the first option. It's 99p, not too bad. There's also nothing much written in the card, but that's fine. Gives me ample of space to be able to write whatever it is I want to write to my friends. So now we kind of have two options, and I was thinking, okay, maybe there's, a third one we could find that would make it three, and we could, make our choice. I think I couldn't find, like a third one. So I was just like, okay, between option one and between option two, which one do I like better? And I think they were both the same price. So it wasn't like, oh, price was going to make me decide whether to pick one or not. I don't know why I'm checking Holy Communion cards. Yeah, I just couldn't find like another one to. Okay, there was that one. Good luck. But I still prefer option two to that one. Not really the card I'm looking for. No, no. Now we're just getting into the sympathy area. Okay, there was that card. Congratulations on your new job. But I just don't want to say congratulations on your new job. I mean, yeah, they have a new job that is taking them out of town. But I want to say, like, I miss you. Like, I'm so happy we met, that you came into my life. And now that you're going, I'm going to miss you. And I wish you the very best in the future. Why is it hard to get a card like that? Well, there was this one that says you're my person always. I see it, and let's just put a pin on it. There's something about that color I don't like, so we're just gonna put it back on the shelf. Alright, the decision has been made. I am going to go with this card. I think it's the most beautiful out of all the cards I've seen, and it has a lot of space, so I could always write whatever it is I want to write in a card. So I have 3 friends, so I'm gonna pick 3 cards for those 3 friends. Sorry I couldn't find variety of what I like, so we're going to go with 3 of the same cards. Yep, and let's go and pay for it. Okay, so I'm making my way to TK Maxx, which is on the other side of Templar Square, and I just love TK Maxx when it comes to like gift shopping. I feel like if you want to buy a gift for someone and you don't know what to buy, go to TK Maxx. TK Maxx will tell you what to buy. So I was thinking of jewelry, to buy jewelry. So I've got 3 people. Well, actually there are 4 people. So 2 of them are like ladies that I know separately, and the other 2 are like a couple that I, got to know. So I was just thinking, for all the ladies in the group, I should just get them jewelry. It could be earrings or whatever, but just get them any jewelry that I think they would like. And I hope they like it. So I like this. I like these earrings. I think they look very nice. Yeah. So this could be like something we can keep in mind. Yeah, I think this looks very nice actually. Nah, what's that? And then I also liked like this set, this earring and necklace sets. I think this also looks very nice. So I'll also keep this in mind. I hope nobody picks it up before I do. 14.99. That's good. That's still a good price. Yeah. Yeah, I think that will be perfect. So gonna keep you in mind, darling. I was also thinking like what of skincare, but skincare is very tricky because I do not know what their individual skincare routine or products is like. So I was like, okay, do I want to tread these murky waters? I'm like, no, no, we're not gonna buy skincare. We're just gonna stay on generic things that I think they would like. Then I decided to walk around a little bit more, see what I could find. You know, TK Maxx sells all kind of things. You never know what you're going to find. Um, let's see. This toothbrush does look cute, but do I want to give somebody toothbrush as a gift? I hope I will not be sending the wrong message by that. Besides toothbrush or jewelry, I think jewelry still triumphs toothbrush. So we'll stick with the jewelry thing for now. And then, ooh, hair care section. Okay. I'm seeing some bonnets. I'm seeing a lot of things that are attracting me. Okay. Oh, those eye masks really look cute. I wouldn't mind that as a gift. So jewelry or eye mask. Jewelry still kind of trump eye masks, doesn't it? Yeah. I mean, maybe I could buy it in supplements to the jewelry. Maybe I could buy like the eye mask in supplements to the jewelry. What do you guys think? That black one at the back really looks cute. Yeah, that one really looks cute and feminine. Okay, maybe I can do like eye mask plus jewelry. Yeah, that would be like two things. That would be like, yeah, that could be like a supplement to the gifts. Okay. So I think it's time to grab a basket and start making my decisions. And whatever it is I don't like at the end, I can drop it at the counter. So I like this. I'm gonna take it. Yeah, I think it's cute. And it's on a little bit of clearance. So yeah, that's even more perfect. So we're gonna take that. And where was that set I saw earlier? Okay, this looks cute too. This is $12.99. So it's hoop earrings and some studs, and I love hoop earrings. I think that's actually a very cute set. Okay, we're not taking it yet. Oh yeah, this was what I was looking for. I think this one is absolutely cute. So I made my way upstairs to the first floor, and I was thinking I could grab some kitchen item for the couple. Salt and pepper shake, but please, they're Nigerians, they don't need that. They probably have some container they have their salt and pepper inside already. So I was thinking that sieve actually looks very nice. It's a very nice color. Okay, that's looking good. I don't know. In my opinion, it looks good. This could be like, something I could give to the couple, but let's keep a pin on that. And thankfully, there are two of them, so if somebody takes one, I can always come back and take the other one. I don't know why I'm comparing them. Oh, there's another one. Okay, but the green still looks, or is it green or teal? Anyway, the colored one still looks cuter though. Let's just walk around and see what we can find. So after a lot of walking around, I thought, ooh, what of kitchen towels, right? And this Ralph Lauren kitchen towels caught my eye. I love the blue one, the color. It looked a bit Christmassy, just in season. I mean, I might not be able to buy my friends anything else that might be Ralph Lauren, but yeah, I can afford kitchen towels from Ralph Lauren. So I went back to the sieve and I made up my mind. I liked it and I was going to take it. So that was going to go to the couple friends. The kitchen towel was going to go to the couple friends, and then I was going to buy the wife some jewelry, and then some husband. I said some husband. I was going to buy the husband a wristwatch. Yeah, that's how it was going to go. So I went back downstairs to the jewelry stand and I needed to make a decision on one last piece of, earrings to buy. And this one that caught my eye earlier, I was like, okay, I think I would have to choose it because it's nice, isn't it? Then I bought the dark blue wristwatch. That was the wristwatch I went with for the husband. Got some extra socks for myself because why not? Grabbed some lunch, chips and chicken, and then made my way to the city center because I wanted to get some medication from Boots there. And then it was time to go home. Yep, that was all the shopping for the day. Hi guys, I am back home. I said I was going to go shopping today, and shopping I did. My bank account is crying right now, but hopefully it's all worth it. And if I don't like anything, straight back to the seller. Straight. But yeah. And I'm back. I think it's 5 o'clock, but it's already dark. Well, not fully dark, but it's getting dark. It's that time of the year again. Anyway, see you next time. Hi guys. It's the next day and today I'm going to the library. I'm not sure I'll get any concrete work done today, but what I want to do is I've asked like people who have been through this course before to send me their assignments of when they did it, so that it kind of gives me an idea of what exactly I'm expected to do. So I want to go through to the library, go through their work and see, kind of plan my course of action on how to get this assignment done. So that's what I'm going to do today. Today is library day. Guys, so I'm back from the library. I think I've spent about 5 to 6 hours there, and I'm all dressed like this because I'm coming back in the night and it's colder than when I left in the daytime. So I was like, I was walking so fast and running home. So I did go over some of the case study examples from people who had gone through the course that they sent me. So I've been thinking that I'll do a case study on TBI, on the patients who had TBI. And I just had to sit down there in the library and make sure that there were, recent research and journals and articles on TBI. So that's what I spent a good amount of my day doing. At first I was searching and I couldn't find anything. Like, not like I couldn't find anything, but I wasn't finding what I was looking for. So I would just like try to search for journals and articles, but instead it would be bringing out books for me. And I'm like, I get the place of books, but I want like recent things and journals, especially peer reviews, meta-analysis and all that kind of jazz. That's what I want. So I went to ChatGPT and I was like, ChatGPT, help me search for stuff. And ChatGPT was like, I got you, girl. Anyway, it's not like he did the whole work, but it prompted me like what to do and what to search for and where to go for. And yeah, I found I mean, I think guess this is the no-brainer, but like nice guidelines on like management of TBI, and then the Brain Trauma Foundation guidelines and things like that. So yeah, today wasn't a waste; it was a success. Tomorrow is class. What's time now? It's past 8 at night. So I thought I'd be able to look at the pre-session activities for tomorrow's class this evening. But I have to eat. I have to kind of prepare for tomorrow. And then we'll see. We'll see if there's a little bit of time to look at the pre-session activities for tomorrow. But that sleep is very important, because if I don't sleep well tonight, I'm going to find myself sleeping in class. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm happy at least now. I need to really start work, because we only got November, December, and just some days in January to get this assignment done. And I don't just have only the case study, I have the rehab one, which I've never even thought about yet, and I've got competencies, my step 2 and 3 competencies. So it's a lot. And recently I was getting overwhelmed by everything. I was like, I've got to attend classes. First of all, I've got to work. Yeah, I've got to go to work, of course. That's not a big deal. But then I have to attend classes, and the things they're teaching us in class are like really in depth, and I feel like I don't understand everything that is being taught in class. And I would like to go back home or go to the library and like check out books that will be able to explain all these things they're teaching us in class. But then if I place priority on the things that are being taught in class, when will I have time to do my assignments? When will I have time to do the competencies and stuff like that? So I'm just saying to myself, at the end of this module, what is the most important thing? The most important thing from my perspective is that I submit my assignments and competencies and I pass them. That's the most important thing. I'll try to understand what I can understand in class, and then hopefully after this whole program is done, I can now start going back gradually and start looking at all these things that are being taught in class. I need to go and eat now, or find myself something to eat. So I will probably see you tomorrow later, guys. If I can do some pre-session activities, I'll try and film it. But if I can't, just know I ate, I watched a little bit of Korean movie, and I went to bed, and I went to class. That's my deal for tonight. All right, see you later, guys. Hi guys, it's another class day, and as usual I'm running late, so it's time to run to class or I'll get there late. See you later. Hi guys, so we are done with today's class. Today's class was okay. We learned about like neuro assessment and dived a little bit deep into like ICP monitoring and TBI, and then we did a bit of trauma, so learning about like the things to look out for in like trauma patients when they come to us, and also like the trauma networks around us and stuff like that. So yeah, that was pretty okay. But as usual, as I always say, a good amount of these classes is just like always a lot, and it's like fine, you grab something in class, but you still have to go back by yourself and read about it to be able to fully comprehend. And also I feel like then you now have to see like a real life situation where you're able to put one and one together and be like, oh yeah, this is what they were trying to teach us in class. Now that I see it, I understand it. Well, at least for me, I like to see things as they pan out in real life, and then I can finally put like that last piece of the puzzle together. But yeah, that's it for today. I think I'm just going to head to the library and see if I can download a bit more articles and see what I can do, or even if it's just play around. I really don't feel like going home. First of all, the library is warm and my house is cold because we don't want to put on the heating yet. So if I stay in the library, it's cheaper for me. You know, we are entering that time of the year where you're now choosing, should I put on the heating or should I eat? Maybe it's not that bad, but yeah, I mean, it's winter, all the bills go up because of the heating bills. So yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to update you about, you know, this class. Yeah. My formative assignment deadline is coming up in 2 weeks' time, I believe. So, and guess who has not done anything? Me, this guy. After all my, I don't want to procrastinate this time. I'm going to start on time. Bro, I don't know. I need to maybe fight procrastination spiritually or something. But I still got 2 weeks. I can do something in 2 weeks. Yeah. I've got work tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. I'm working 2 nights after this. So thank God it's 2 nights and not a long day. Because last week was very hectic for me. Last week was busy actually because I did the class, did the long day, did 2 nights. So that was quite back to back. But yeah, see you guys later.